Alright, this is the walk around video for the 88 Vanagon. Overall, the body's in really good shape. Paint is mostly all original. There's a few spots here where you can see, some stone chips and stuff in the front there. It's got the big bumpers on it. The bottom air dam here is a little bit crinkled in the corners, but overall it presents really well. Everything on this van works, and for the most part is original. It's got the intermittent wipers. It's got relatively new Vantra LT hand-cooked tires. These are the proper 6-ply tires for the original wheels. I don't know if you can see in there, the wheel wells are all really nice and clean. It has been at least lightly undercoated. I don't know whether that's from the factory or not, but you can see there's not really any rust to speak of underneath. Door sills are all really clean. Same with the front doors. The insides are really clean. Along the bottom edge of the doors are clean. It's got all this rust proofing inside. No rust. Really nice and clean. Windows all go up and down as they should. The mirrors are in good shape. A lot of times the mirrors loosen up and won't adjust on you. These are all nice and tight. I did replace the seals on the front windows. We added this ARB awning to it. That's really nice for camping when it's raining. On the inside here, it still retains the original refrigerator, which works on LP 12 volt or 120 volt. All of those work. It has the standard 2-burner stove on there. That all works. The sink works. Cabinets are in fairly good shape. There's some scuffing on some of the trim pieces here. Inside, the seats are really nice. I think there's one small slit in the rear passenger seat there, but everything else is nice and rip-free and clean. It's a smoke-free vehicle, no weird smells, anything like that. It's showing, let's see there, 83,050 miles. It's a 4-speed manual. It's got Pioneer CD player in the dash, a standard glove box. This was a European delivery vehicle, so it's got the commemorative plaque on the dash there. And I have a bunch of the original paperwork from the original owners from the trip and delivery of that. Underneath the rear bench seat here is the standard fare. All the seat belts work. All the cabinets work. The rear table here swings out. You have a hanging closet with a mirror in the back there. Cupboards either side. It's got curtains all the way around. The interior lights here have been converted to LED to save on power. It's got this one here is a pretty rare option. It's got the original screen mesh on the skylight there. It also has this. Now this is not the Go Westy copy. This is the original Westfalia version here, which is really, really rare in the States, but for your portable toilet to go into. And the front seats swivel. I only have the one table here, but the mount for the front table is there. That was an option that they didn't have. It is wired for a secondary house battery, and so I have one for that. It's not in there right now, but you will get a brand new one if that one doesn't hold a charge. The doors have all had their bearings replaced, so they close nice and smooth top and bottom there. Around back here you can see it's got the original anti-chip coatings on there. They've gotten quite crazed, but they're still the original. There's two parts of this van that have been repainted. One is this bottom section of the sliding door, and you can see right here where there's some paint peel. So it stops right below the belt line, the blue belt line trim. That is original on this from the factory. All the seams here, seam sealant is good on all of those. They all look great. No rust in the seams. There's a little ding here on the rear quarter. Some more of these little random surface rust spots. Like I said, it presents really, really well. If you look down the side of it, you'd be hard to pick up too many of those. The rear door here is the other part that's been repainted. There is just a little bit of rust here in the corner. Let me see if I can get it to focus on that. Right here in the corner. Just looks a little funky, like underneath where the sealer was. I think the rear door has been repainted. It's a close match, but there is a little bit of paint peeling around the emblem and the lock cylinder there. Again, upholstery in the back is clean. Comes with a rear cupboard with Bentley manual, belts, spare parts, whatnot. That all goes with it. It's got the screen for the rear hatch. That's in perfect condition. It's got the shade for the front windows there. It's got the factory jack. There's another unusual European option here, which is this road triangle. I have not seen that on another one before. It's got some spare parts for the ARB awning in there, a spare pole and tent stakes and whatnot. In the back here, it's got a trailer hitch that I built and put on there for carrying a bike rack. Again, down this side, really clean again. It's got the standard hookups here. And then another rare option, which I've never seen on another one, is this gray water tank that holds all the sink waste rather than just dump it on the ground. Again, you can see the rockers here. They're gorgeous. There's just a little bit of surface rust on the parts that see ground contact from stones and stuff like that. It's got the standard mud flap on this side to protect the tankage below. The propane tank is the original one, and it works just fine. We've filled it, I don't know, probably half a dozen times in the time that we've owned it. Again, it's really clean. And the wheel wells, 5 new tires, so the spare is also new. Like I said, really clean down the side here. Again, there's another couple little surface marks there. All the doors open and close, really nice. I just replaced this gasket around the door handle. Door trim, really nice inside. 4-speed manual. If you're buying one of these, in my opinion, that's the only way to go. There is a little stone chip in the windshield here. I don't know if you can pick it up there. But aside from that, it's really nice. The canvas top is original. It's got a couple little slits in the screen up front that we stitched up, but other than that, it's waterproof, and I'd be really hesitant to go about replacing it. All right, thanks for looking.